Hello my friends, and welcome back to version 5 as we continue on as the Realm of Arnor. And we have quite a few battles to take care of at the start of this episode. At Argon, there are two Anadwythian armies. One is causing some serious, what is this? Not desertion, but a devastation. It was a D word I was thinking of. And he shall be quickly cut down by Aragorn and his son's army, along with Barliman. In the northeast, we were going for more of a Tarth, but it seems that General Larnock of Angmar is making his way to Barkellig, which is making us a decent amount of gold each turn. So what I think we'll have Bregvin do is take out Captain Odagavia and then head northwest to rendezvous with Halbarad's very damaged forces, although we have a lot of rangers. Meet up with Halbarad and some reinforcements from the south, Captain Erahiel, and the small contingent that is in Nokfa Regla. Everything else is exhausted in our north-central regions, though we do have a few units at Bari Donyanak that could move eastwards, and probably will. And we will continue to hold the line at Tharbad at the bridge to keep Dunland at bay. Hopefully they continue to go westwards and bother Enedwythe. And Captain General Ed is on his way to Caras Nernaled to take out the next Enedwythian town, at which case he may then go for either Dolvorn or the small village that's somewhere in the middle of these rivers. Now, one thing I have decided to do in order to, say, speed up the I guess you could say, uh, recruitment of these very, very nice units, Arthedain Royal Guard, Sons of Numenor, and Arthedain Knights. I am willing to completely disassemble the barracks here and rebuild it, and then simply use a command to just make the barracks go up all the way. It will cancel the recruitment of these units, which I think is a fair price. I mean, we will get some money back, so I might just eliminate money, and basically just have us have nothing at the start of the next turn, just so that we should be able to get Arthedain Knights and Sons of Numenor going immediately, because I don't want to wait that long for these units, just because I kind of screwed up the timing on my libraries and culture bonus here, because we really should have had 75% and then made the Royal Barracks, but I think it got created at like 73%. In fact, do we not even have... No, we just have the library, so yeah. By doing that, if I were to get rid of the Royal Barracks, that's going to stop all that recruitment. Sons of Numenor we still can't get, but if I add the war camp, and if I do this right, it shouldn't do the armor. It's got that weird U, so I need to actually check that. 1 second. Okay, so this is the acute U, so that is Alt 0250. So if I just do that, CQ, Alt 0250, there we go, a new Minas. It'll complete the barracks, and then we just need to make sure that we don't do the armor ahead of time, and then do the Royal Barracks. We will get some of the Angmar units back like immediately, but now we can actually train the Arthedain Knights. We didn't get money back for canceling the conscription of those other troops, if I did my math correctly. Maybe we did, because we had 7,000 gold, and that didn't really cost us that much to do. We can still recruit them, it's just going to delay the time, but I'd much rather get these Royal Guard out immediately. I could honestly maybe rebuild the House of Kings to get those Sons of Numenor quicker, but I feel like it's fair to wait for them at least, though they are about the same tier. I would like them, but I don't want to like mess with any of my law bonuses. And that's actually going to exhaust all of our gold. I might do it. I might not. I worry that that might screw up any scripting, so I might just leave that be as it is. But now we can go ahead, start the conscription on these, and get those Blade Masters. They'll be offset a little bit, and then we can retrain the rest of our army. So getting that out of the way, that's exhausted our income. I just wanted to have those guys just a bit faster. I think we'll start with the battle at Captain Dunfa, since he is a very weak Enedwythian force. He's even recruited Corsairs of Umbar, or just generic pirates around the seas, to come fight us, but we shall put them in their place. And we shall get set up with a fast deployment here. We don't have that much on the infantry department. In fact, it's very, very minimal. I think I'm just going to make a basic missile line, basic archer line, just like this. Very simple formation, and cavalry we have literally just one. That'll be our army. I want to get through these battles a bit quick, because we do have quite a few that we must take care of. Where's Aragorn? Are you on the left flank here? You really should be in the front. He's quite vulnerable right there. But this army of Enedwaith is very weak. I mean, Corsairs, really? Enedwaith, men of your, I guess I could say, lacking skill. The roster, other than the Falon units, I'm not the biggest fan of their revamp. Although, it's weird, they were my favorite faction for so long. I love the old Greyflood Raiders and Angren Raiders, and then kind of just grew out of them, I guess you could say. The Leodan units are nice, the Border Guards are nice, and when they reform, they get, you know, the nice Tyr Cressoil and the Enedwaith Guardsmen, Riders, and Archers. But, I don't know, I kind of like the classic Enedwaith. Dunedain Cavalry, let us march in here. Once the infantry gets closer, they shall take care of the, what do you call these? The archers in the back line. In fact, we will move Aragorn up. He is quite powerful. Looks like we will have some Leodan spearmen and Dubshith elders trying to charge us. Aren't these the archers? Huh, I guess they actually aren't. I could have sworn they were archers. I guess I'm thinking of the Dubshith foresters. That's what I'm thinking of. That's right, these are the simple melee variant. Anyway, we'll just hold line. Falon Border Guards coming in. Aragorn is also marching up. Youth Chieftain of the Dunedain. Cavalry coming in for a big charge, cleaning up the Corsair archers. Shouldn't have any problem with that combat. I think it's time that we bring up Dunedain Wardens. No, let's actually just let's keep the missile line strong. Let's have everyone just focus at those Saarline mercs. And get away from those Toda if you don't mind, cavalry. Thank you. Keep shooting up those mercenaries. They must die. Parliament can even use defensive stance. We'll charge these Dubshith elders. Very few of them here. They will not get their morale buff to their army as the last one falls. And Aragorn, rear charge, or counter charge, the Falon Border Guards coming towards you. Again, Aragorn should have no real danger here. Archers, let's switch to perhaps the Falon Border Guards now. Get one quick charge, and then we must retreat from those spearmen, as a huge volley of arrows is about to come flying in. Alright, let's switch to the Toda then. And we might as well start moving in. Looks like the Falon Border Guards are retreating. This is exactly what we want. We have many bodyguards here. And that must be their general unit, if I had to guess. You can see it was kind of hanging around the back. Looks like most of the military is fleeing. Let's hold a defensive line. And that is the battle. I think we'll just continue to chase them down. Let the archers fire. We could capture them for money. We really don't need it, though. We make so much at this time. We're making over 10,000 gold a turn. So I'm content just to let the archers fire at their will at the fleeing Corsair Raiders. After all, we need to teach these men not to stand up to our kingdom. We want them to cower in fear once we take the last settlement on the northwest side of the Gwathula River. Are we going to see one more volley flying in? Yes, we are. Arrows flying exceptionally high, hitting the border guard. And I think that's as far as we're going to get. Let us simply capture the remainder of their very tattered and fleeing forces. I guess we could ransom them off. We don't want to seem evil, because we really are not. That should do it. And then we did get, let's see, 51 to 1471, 223 by the Dunedain Cavalry, 94 by Dunedain Grey Company. We could get 1,000 for that. I guess we should. We should, honestly. I don't want to seem like we're that evil. Although they did go back to Karos Nernaled. We still have this other captain to deal with. He might just flee. Or will he stand his ground? Nope, he will flee. We will leave a general in Argond and perhaps some units so that they... Let's see, who's the most beleaguered? I guess we could leave these guys here. We want to have this place under our control. We are working on the way station. Do we push out or do we kind of split up here? Maybe we could have Barlaman go that way. Put up a watchtower there, Barlaman, in your Fountain Guard-esque garbs. I like it. Well, since we are about to finish the way station, I think we need to put these guys in there. And then Aragorn will continue to make his way downtown. We might be able to get a mercenary ship. He is hiking Aragorn the Aggressive. We've dealt with that end of our battle. We need to deal with Captain Otagavia and Captain Canodin. And we're still basically sending everything they have at us. I mean, we do have them on the back foot. And as they say, a cornered wolf is a dangerous wolf. And now this battlefield is a little unfortunate for us given the state of the terrain. Here we have a lot of missiles, very limited infantry. I think I just have to kind of put them out like that. Dunedain bodyguards, if we can, we'll play the defensive here. Dunedain Rangers in loose formation. And let's have the journeymen right there with the archer militia. They can hold each other's hands well enough and defend themselves from any threats. But of course, they will go onto the high ground, which is... Ooh, that is a bit dangerous. They do have a ballista too, so we actually have to be careful. We're going to keep this on ×6. Our army will get tired as we run up the hill, but I want to be on this side of the hill. Let's see, what's coming in for reinforcements? Is it just a single unit? We could go take them out with the cavalry. But we'll wait till they get a bit closer. Oh, you know what? They're not that far. Just run in. Well, this is actually not too threatening either, but if it does start firing at the merchant infantry, that will do some damage to us. I hit that general. You guys flank around the back. Archer's going to take a lot of damage there. And pull out cavalry. They only keep their charge bonus on the charge animation, but the second they are engaged, they lose all of that. It's not like in Warhammer 3 or any of the Warhammer series where they actually keep their charge bonus for about 10 seconds after they make contact. Amazingly, their captain did keep surviving, though. That's surprising. See here, looks like, wow, they're just retreating up the hill, so we need to continue to march until we finish off the captain. Chase him away. Angmar we will execute. I am very tired of fighting their faction. They always exhaust me. And our army isn't really, I'd say, thriving at this point. Come on, lads, make your way over here. We do have, yep, just a lot of horse archers or warg archers. Alright, and I decided to cut out a little bit there as we march up the hill slowly. They are now starting to skirmish at us with the warg raiders, so we will begin to fire back at them. They're probably going to target our journeymen here, who are shielded at least, but light armor. I guess actually 4 armor, 5 shield. They're actually pretty resilient to archers, given, you know, all things considered there. We will have to deal with these warg skirmishers too. Oh no, they're going to target our sellswords, aren't they? Let's keep the heavy armor away from them. Freeland militia, just take the sacrifice. Someone has to do it. Those javelins can do a lot of damage. They just have so many wargs here. Look at that. That's crazy. And we don't really have a good force to really deal with them either. In fact, I think our archers need to get up on this hill. Yep, just... Oh, no, no, no. Stay away from my infantry, please. Alright, go into melee. Shut them down. They cannot be allowed to keep fighting us there. There we go. Alright, yeah, that's... I do not want my merchant infantry going down to those javelins. You guys keep working on the warg skirmishers. We're just going to have to wait out their armor, it would seem. We've beaten 1 unit, which is great. We have a very serious lack of pretty much anything else that's usable. They have so many wargs. Just crazy. Cavalry, retreat. Let's keep the merchant infantry back behind a safe deployment area. And yep, I think it's time that we march forward, although merchant infantry, I need to keep them in reserve. I don't want to lose them to just a bunch of warg raiders. I want them to go into melee. Thankfully their archers, or their ballista hasn't done anything yet. They decided that skirmishing isn't their best tool against us. They will be coming back in. Let us begin to shoot at the Angworm archers. Yeah, we need more infantry here. We are really lacking in that department. Like, we actually really can't even go into melee with them. We don't have much to melee with other than this one unit of merchant infantry. I may honestly add the merchant infantry in the campaign to one of the barracks, maybe just in Bree or something, because I really do like them. And only having this one unit's a bit unfortunate, though I'm sure that will be changed in future versions. It may already be actually in a updated build, as this build is now quite a bit outdated. So you hit those warg raiders. You guys hit those warg raiders. I just want the annoying ones that will flee from us forever and shoot all their ammo to just die. Thank you. Big volley coming in. They're such big targets, but they really don't take all that much damage at the end of the day. Maybe we should just start running upwards. I think if we can get our cavalry to charge the warg skirmishers, that will help. Yeah, I think it's time. We have to go in. You guys can keep focusing on the wargs right in front of you. That works out great. After all, I mean, they are just literally right there. How hard can it be to actually hit them from this close range? Probably still pretty difficult. They still have a lot of archers and a decent amount of infantry left. Let's begin shooting at the orc hunters. I might want to shoot them with everything I've got. You guys keep working on these warg raiders. They're no longer a real threat. Yep, let's bring in the cavalry to go charge those warg skirmishers. They may run away, that is okay. Orc hunters are going to do some damage to us. Not much we can do about the upcoming javelin volley, now is there? I mean, we can keep shooting them. We can definitely keep shooting at them. You guys just keep working on the wargs. 29 wardens now engage. It's time we send in the heavy infantry, and we did get a unit on the warg skirmishers, so at least they should no longer be a serious threat. Are they just going to run through us like that? Hello? Alright, go charge those. Merchant infantry about to reach combat now. Just get that charge off. I want the full unit to charge, please. There we are. And let's begin firing at the ballista crew there. It looks like we finished off the wargs. Merchant infantry, keep on charging. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything about these wargs, though. Why are we going into melee? Hello? Where is our cavalry? Looks like they've ran off. We'll have these archers instead shoot at the warg raiders over there. Uh-oh, and we are going to have ballista shots coming in. That is not great. It's time that we shut them down all the way. Merchant infantry in deep combat now. Getting another charge. Beautiful work. Come on, get that rear charge. We need to break this army. Merchant infantry doing the best they can. And our infantry still holding strong. I mean, their general is still alive. He's on that warg just skirmishing away from us. It's quite annoying. And archers disengage. We desperately need to get a new rear charge on this Angmar infantry and really start clearing them out. They're starting to waver. This is great. Ah, yes, their general is fleeing. Great. He must have actually been in that unit. Want another charge from two sides. That should finish off the Angmar infantry. Come on. Slay them all. Yes. They are now fighting to the death. That is what I like to see. Our infantry is really giving its all here. We have archers en route to reinforce, but really when it comes down to it, we have definitely bled hard here. Who is still fighting us? Alright, no one is fighting us. Yep, this army shall be executed and end. So 214 by the cavalry, honestly, best unit we can ever recruit. And they will get executed. We can no longer afford to spare any men of Angmar. After all, I don't think they've even gotten their doom stack. So that's also something that we have to worry about. We'll make our way eastwards. Dervonen, why don't you check out their last remaining settlements. They really don't have too much, though. That is our one advantage. They have 3 settlements. And Latash is very empty. Movatarth is empty. Mount Graham has only a few units. So this is really their only last remaining force that they have left. Now, we've moved Bregvin as far as he can go. Barkeleg, we might lose. We can move this captain over there, and Halbrad, honestly, you need to head south. Take the good units, take these Sons of the Fallen, they can still see some good use. An empty Karndum. Let's get a watchtower there, and go ahead and sit in the fort for now. That's about all we really can expect from the Tower of Ice. I guess we could take these Archer Militia, everything helps. And let's have Arnor build a watchtower in the north, and he is too far to get back, back in the settlement. Of course he is. We will also bring up the Dunedain cavalry that are in Angsul, and Bari Donyanak shall empty its garrison also to head eastwards. We need every reinforcement we can get. Is there anything in Dead Man's Dyke we can send over? A unit of sworn infantry. I guess we just have to keep taking what we can get. And that's really everything. I guess we also have some Dunedain Wardens here. Fenris Jurinen could also send some units up north. Mostly just archers, though. But we will bring them towards the forefront. And I believe that was everything. We do have Ray, who is keeping tabs on Oskalone. The dwarves may come to assault us at one point, and he shall be the defender of Barketa with his pikeman army. But I think that does it for this turn. Now, unfortunately, Dunland appears to be bypassing the choke point we have here by assaulting Tharbad and then moving their other army past the gate. So I think we do have to go fight Dunland on the field. We might actually just start moving into their land because it's quite annoying being on the defense here. And, I mean, the dwarves have taken Byrig, so if we keep pursuing down, that might be, you know, very much worth it for us. We have a lot of construction done this turn that I'll need to review in a moment. We are no longer the most advanced faction, and we could get a Horse Breeders Guild in Argonne. Does that actually give us anything decent? Only Sworn Horsemen. I really need these Swordmasters Guild. They just never show up, so we will decline that for now. I don't want to put money into that. We did finish the way station here, so can we retrain? I guess we actually can't retrain the Dunedain Armsmen. I was hoping we could. It might be a culture thing, though. That's unfortunate. Or we might need the building for them. I'm really not sure what the requirement is. But we'll just get the library. We'll continue to push against Enidwife down here. Anumanos got its armor, and we shall go for the Master Armor. I want all of the upgrades that we can get. Deadman's Dyke got the Royal Barracks here, so look at that. We can actually get more Royal units, and I will absolutely pick those up immediately. Let's get the whole... This is like honestly the best recruitment pool you can do. A unit of Blade Masters, Armsmen, Steel Bowmen, Knights, and Royal Guard all at once? Yes, please. Those will be imperative to our campaigns. We could send those ones north, but they might be better used down south because we're about to clean up the north. Though we do have Gundabad, so that might be worth to bring them up there. Gobadrain got a school. It's working on communal farming. Karndum got the garrison. We need more culture here, so I'm going to pick up the library. Matriath got a war camp, so we can actually get some units. Let's get communal farming. And Argonne got the way station, which we've already established. So we will have Ed. Look, they brought reinforcements here. If we attack Captain Garnock, they might bring in, yes, Niacin from Karas Nerdalets. Let's do this to see if we can quickly conquer the town. We We just have so many enemies here. We have the Dunedain. No, we are the Dunedain. We have Dunland. We have Enedwaith. And we have Angmar to fight. And they have so many bodies to throw at us. And we only have so many people to send to our definitely spreading out front line. But, you know, if there's one thing I'm glad to have, it is these Bandober's archers. Hobbits joining the battle. Decent missile. I mean, they're okay. They're okay, but I like the flavor they bring. A few bandits joining the cause and Dunedain bodyguards. Now, did they really have much that could threaten us? I don't believe they did. They do have that other army. So let's move the army up here. We'll put it on ×6. What is this unit? Just Toda? We could actually clear that out really quick and then take the hill to go fight this army, who only really has the Falani herders and some general's bodyguard that are a threat. Come on, Bandober's archers. We also have bandits to throw at Enedwaith. I'm glad we picked them up. Let's keep on marching, and we need to get in range. Bandober's archers can do okay. Oh, jeez! Whew. Turn around, turn around. Shoot them, please. Did not realize the Falani herders were already here. Blade Masters, I don't know if I even want you guys to go fight the bandits. Alright, begin firing back. Let them shoot their javelins at the bandits. They can take the damage. They are much more expendable. Completely forgot about them. I'd rather have the bandits go fight them. Thankfully, they are really close, and they're not using their circle formation. They might not actually have it. Let's double check that. No, they do not actually have the circle, but 6 meters, armor piercing, and 9 missile attack. They are a very powerful mounted skirmisher unit, and we're not doing that much damage to them. Alright, their infantry is getting closer. I think we need to move our Blade Masters over here. And potentially, do we just want to let bandits fight these Toda? We might need to hold a defensive line. These Falani herders are just not taking the damage I want them to take. They are shielded, and this unit's not really doing well at all because it's blocking the Bandober's archers here from being able to fire. Come on, take out those herders. I don't know if I want to throw a unit of bandits at those guys without shooting at them. Alright, we're just going to keep firing. They are almost here. They think we just have clan heralds. Now, in melee, I feel confident in dealing with those. We'll keep these bandits, or we'll keep these sellswords here to fight the Toda. Alright, bandits, charge those clan heralds. Blade Masters, go for the foul on border guards. And we've nearly cleared out the Falani herders, down to only 24. As long as they don't want to engage us, we will remain passive. Oh, I think we're going to take a volley with our sellswords, or Dunedain Blade Masters. That's unfortunate. Losing about 10 there. But the bandits did get engaged. They got a charge off on the heralds, which is fantastic. Well, let's get the whole unit charging in on these border guards. They should be able to make close and quick work on them. And I think we've nearly finished off the herders. They are down to only 12. We've lost some Bandober's archers, but that's to be expected. They're only average accuracy. Wouldn't mind if they were high accuracy. Make the Hobbit units a bit better. They are marching in with their Mokaini. And sellsword shouldn't have much of a problem cleaning up this unit. Even the bandits will do okay against clan heralds. They're not that elite. Alright, go charge them, bandits. Spring your ambush. See, are these guys down to only 6? Which is nice. Well, let's get the charge. Bandits go in. It's a very fair fight. 5 attack, 8 defense to 4 attack, 8 defense. They do have armor piercing, though. So the Toda, in theory, will win out. We'll move these sellswords back around the flanks of these border guards. It seems that the Blade Masters are kind of losing here. But the bandits are beating these clan heralds who tried to run through us and are now getting surrounded. And it appears that we have defeated the Falani herders. So we will move our archers to go help out with these bandits against the Mokaini Toda, who are actually kind of crushing them right now. Alright, sellswords, charge in. We need to cut these guys in the back. They should go down with a swing to the bare back, although not getting really any kills on that charge. What is with that? They're very defensive, and there is a lot of them. Oh, jeez. Okay, Clan Herald's fighting and ignoring the bandits just to throw javelins at our hobbits. That is quite rude indeed. Novus archers keep running. But a very close range volley like this should help to clear the general. Yes, he has gone down. Charge in and make them flee. Now on border guards, we might be able to make them flee also if we can just get around them and charge them with these bandits. Come on, Vandover's archers, finish up the clan heralds. They throw javelins, get your revenge. Excellent. Give them a staggered order there. Gonna keep on firing. Yep, unfortunately, the bandits are not doing well against the Mokaini. These men are true soldiers, it would seem. We've lost about 30 of our, not sellswords. They're basically the same unit, really. 14-18 to 15-19. I mean, they're basically the same unit. But now that we have surrounded them, a single charge with these bandits. If we can just get a full surround and capture all of them, that would be fantastic. Now, their captain is still alive there. Bandits are going to hold on as long as possible. Will it be enough? We shall see.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Bandobers run in. Struggle of not having any cavalry. Keep firing Bandobers. Take out the Mokaini. And yes, we are seeing the Faulon flee the battle. Take them out. Leave no man alive. Still 81 here. We have 6 bandits just bravely holding the line. Good on them. I don't think we're going to get any more. We will just continue to chase them. Yeah, continue to fire. One bandit has survived. All the archers firing into the Toda. They will attempt to flee, it would seem. And, yep, they are routing. Beautiful work from our military today. And that should honestly give us the settlement. If we can just slay enough. Can we get 85? I like 85. 85 is good. Alright, let's end that battle. Hopefully they won't have the settlement still. And they shall be executed. It appears, yep, they still got some guys to retreat back to Karas Nernaled. So we will have to besiege it, which is a little unfortunate as there are mixed armies nearby. But hopefully Corwillashar can train us some new units soon. I guess, could we get the ballista? No, we have 8 turns to wait. Ed, you know what? Screw it. Welcome to the family. You are a very, very effective general. I might take care of these battles off screen. I don't want to spend the whole episode just fighting a bunch of beleaguered and Wythian forces. Did we already move back to Barkella? Yes, we did. It appears Larnock is going to hold at the fort here, which gives us more time to get Bregvin back to the north. We could retreat. Actually, let's have Arnor go ahead and put another watchtower. Let's just make sure no one can come from the north. Can Angsul get anything? Unfortunately not. Only a boat. But Captain Arveleg is on his way. And let's bring these guys to Barkeleg. Can't even retrain here. We don't even have a meeting hall, unfortunately. Nothing can be done here. Captain Arafont, keep moving. Numenos, you have a relatively solid military force here. Oh, that's right, we're waiting for Bilbo to get stronger now. Arnor, don't you have the ring? You actually do. So we need Bilbo to reach up to you. But once we have this royal army, I think we'll send that one out to make its way towards Mount Doom. That shall be quite fun indeed. Until then, Ray, keep on campaigning. Why don't you go hang out in Barkeleg for a time? We want to get these ballista and catapult things made. If we're going to fight the dwarves, we need catapults, and I think they will be a fun faction to engage with. But I definitely want them to build the vaults in Buzzradoom. I want them to have that settlement for a very, very long time. Oh, is there anything else we can do this turn? I think not. I think what I'll do is I will take care of these battles off screen and then resume afterwards. And we are back. All I did was take care of the army that was sitting over here with Aragorn and the army up north with Barlaman. And now we can go do this big Dunland battle that we actually have to go fight. Conal, you have trespassed on our lands, and you have Orthanc Guard. Interesting. Bringing some elites finally, I see Dunland. And a second unit of Orthanc Guard, although heavily damaged. In fact, it's funny because our army is also pretty much half Dunland filled. We'll get rid of these armies because I don't like having a faction bypass our city that guards the Gwathlo River and the ford here simply by having another army besiege it. So Dunland, get out of my territory. I'm getting very tired of you. You just can't seem to give me any peace. The only unfortunate thing is that we do have to march out of the city. Might see if I can maybe just shoot them from up on the walls real fast as we kind of try to get the army outside. It's going to be tough to maneuver everyone out at once, but we can get it done. And we have cavalry. I think what I'll do is I'll try to bring them up towards the gates. We have plenty of Wolfguard pikes, so if we can keep them towards the walls, that would be excellent. Let's just start working on getting the infantry outside. That's kind of the first step. We have a lot of it, and Tharbad Royal Guard. Cardolan Riders, make your way out there. We did get a volley off, doesn't do a ton of damage, but hey, it's something. It's definitely something. And Cardolan Riders do have a visual update, although I think it's only with their armor upgrade. I don't think this actually shows it yet. Or it could be that I'm just missing the build that has it. That's also a possibility. Now we have a lot of Dunland to kill, and why did you guys stop running like that? That's kind of weird. Well, let's get away. Let's get away from all of those spears, please. Orthanc Guard are nearby. They are threatening, so are the long spears. 09 Scouts, why don't you go in for a cheeky charge on those clan hunters while the Cardolan Riders attempt to retreat? They seem to be having some issues with it. I think they must have a relic unit stuck by the walls. Alright, we'll see how threatening this is. Looks like we're not actually going to get a proper charge. It's unfortunate. Again, we might have a unit stuck at the walls and they can't actually maneuver, which is unfortunate. Tharbad Royal Guard, look at these guys in their unupgraded look. I can't wait to get the actual armor upgrades here. We'll stay pretty defensively with a pike wall for now. Uh-oh, looks like Frecklinger Hill Riders heading towards our Cardolan. Do we actually have a bonus against cavalry? No, we don't. And this is before they had proper ponies. Let us make it to the long spear wall. Oh, and this is when long spears actually had shield wall. That's right. So that's been changed now. They actually have pike wall now. Well, let's just charge them with the long spears and see what happens. Keep running, riders. Keep running. Ah, we're going to get caught a little bit here. Okay, pikes working on the Frecklinger. We are about to engage with Dunlanding Raiders. Tharbad Royal Guard laid up on Royal Pikes here. Even the Ballista Tower making some shots happen. We have more Archer Militia. We could perhaps get on that wall. This is a bit cheesy, making them run towards us, and they seem to be kind of bugging out. They don't know what to do. But at the moment, I will take it. This is what they get for bypassing my lands. I shall show them no mercy. We will use the walls and the towers to our advantage. Dunlanding Raiders not having a good time against our long spears. We even have Doonhaired Berserkers ready to lay an ambush on our opponent. Start moving those pikes up. We can use the farm here to our advantage. We have so many pikes. This is honestly really great. You guys focus on those long spears. They still have another unit of hill riders not too far off in the distance. Let's see how many people are coming from over here. A decent host. Quite the decent host. We might need to save some ammo for them once the time happens. We do have our own hill riders though. Now, if we can trap these Hill Riders onto the pikes, that would be preferred. Countercharge with the Cardalon Riders. Pikes, please don't worry about your formation right now. Just get into melee. Shut down the Hill Riders, thank you. See, it looks like some Hill Riders are going to try to engage us over here. We are hidden. We have this area secure.
Victory will be ours.
Victory shall be ours. Hold the line, lads. More Hill Riders heading out the way. Landing long spears in their tight formation. Oh, what are these? Clan Axemen. Let's disengage. Let the Wolfguard Pikes deal with them. Cardalon Riders are better on the charge. A bit of frame rate issues going on right now. There's a lot of snow effects happening. Oh yeah, some Brennan's Guard coming in. The Dunlending General, I think before they were buffed. Or no, 1223, that sounds like their buffed stats. Alright, let's actually get the Doonhaired Berserkers on them. Get the other ones to engage. If we can get Doonhaired Berserkers behind our enemy, that will be huge. They have Clan Hunters in the back line. Let's try to shut them down. General Wardens, hold your position. Rearland Militia, head out that side. Berserkers didn't quite do what I wanted them to do. That's fine. Now that we're getting closer with the Berserkers, though, they should begin to flee. A big charge happens in the back line up against those Clan Hunters. Yes, make them flee. Tharbad Royal Guard standing up against the Clan Axemen and the Long Spears here, doing their best. Really, though, we need our Dunlending Berserkers to get engaged with those Long Spears, who are keeping us at bay. Could go for a cheeky charge on the back of these Orthanc Guard. Might not do the most damage, but it'll at least stop them from firing for a moment. Berserkers, go ahead and charge those Guard. Wide formation. 95 of them. A rear charge does solid damage, actually, taking out about 20 of them. Berserkers now coming in for a rail charge with their armor piercing and high weapon skill. I see them having no problems whatsoever. How many units are still within the walls? We have a good amount of reinforcements here. Archmilitia, you need to get on that wall. Cardalon Riders disengaging from the Spearmen, going in for a rear charge on the Clan Spearmen at the front line. Mixed units of Dunland and our Royal Guard fighting side by side. And yes, their general has been defeated, most likely by our Berserkers, or perhaps these Wolfguard Axes, or, sorry, Wolfguard Pikemen. Getting confused here. Quite a bit of chaos. Now, unfortunately, our Cardalon Riders did take a lot of damage this battle. They were expended. We'll use them now to chase off the Royal Guard here. And let us work on our defensive line. We have a huge Dunlending force inbound. Come on, guys, start to fire.
It's time to press the attack.
Cavalry will be imperative to conquering the rest of their forces here. Let's get some pikes. Help out with the defense here. Clan Axemen, move over here. Wolfguard Pikes, I want you right this way. Who is left over here? Is it just routing units? I think it is. You guys take care of those and the Orthanc Guard. There are quite a few Dunlend units left with some fight in them. We'll hold our ground, fire at them from above. We may just need to go in, though. Yep, it is time. I think we just need to get those Orthanc Guard now. Royal Guard making their way back towards the defensive line here. 29 Wardens going in. They have a load of archers here. Just a ton of them. I need to be careful. They do have long spears in this army here. But we have Tharbad Royal Guard on the way. 29 Wardens chasing our enemy. There we go. Berserkers charging in. Should help us cause mass fear and panic. Let's go ahead and run the cavalry now in from behind. Hopefully our fear can cause a rout soon. Come on, they are actually just pushing through us. This is kind of dangerous. It's very dangerous. Our berserkers are taking a huge amount of damage. Not sure what exactly they are trying to do here. Warden's still chasing them down, keeping the hunters away. Does look like we did manage to get these clan axemen dealt with. That's fantastic. And spearmen running back into combat. Our berserkers are not having a good time here. Let's send in more reinforcements. Go ahead, militia, charge into those long spears. Hopefully your guys' charge attacks can whittle them down a bit. Regular hill riders to charge clan spearmen, a very bad engagement for them. Hopefully a rear charge into these long spears does make them turn for the hills from whence they came. Alright, let us send everyone out here now. Our wardens might get rear charged by clan spearmen, not much we can do there. But we have made this army run for the hills. That's what I like to see. It is just a massacre out here. Can you guys flank those spearmen? As we'll deal with them, we'll chase down every last routing long spear and raider. No one from Dunland shall survive this battle.
Only half the enemy.
Now, our Thank Guard are in combat with us. They will do okay damage against the Warden, so they are spears themselves. Come on, guys, keep on chasing. Do not relent.
The enemy general
Yes, their general is now fleeing. That's what we want to see.
break the spirit of his
Keep on chasing their military. It's amazing how many of them... I think they might actually just be retreating from the battle manually. Cannot allow that to happen, though. No, we cannot. There's a very good reason for that. If they are to escape the battle, they might run deeper into our heartland, which would not be good for us. Be very, very bad for us. And the Orthanc Guard might be the ones to get away. See here, we've gotten most of that unit conquered. We still have some cavalry left to chase these survivors. Let's put it on 6 times. Capture their general. That is fantastic. I want you to get every last person who runs away today. Get those clan hunters too. I want you guys to chase those clan hunters. We'll go for those Orthanc Guard last. We have a huge amount of clan spearmen over here to chase. They should be able to make these clan hunters flee for the hills. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Hello, can you guys stop them? Okay, that at least got some. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Where are those Orthanc Guard that we were dealing with not too long ago? I think I've lost track of them. Oh, there they are. Run them down, please, and then you guys go for the Orthanc Guard. Do not let them escape. 92%. We've pretty much secured the battle now. And we've taken very minimal losses. Only 25%. And we shall close out the battle. 421 to well over 3,200 men. Looks like the most kills going to the Tharbad Royal Guard. 235. Excellent work. And we could get 4,000, but I will have to execute that army. I need Dunland to just sod off, please. Well, you're under attack by 3 factions, and yet you send everything at Tharbad. Why do you do this? Honestly, I might go for the catapult maker here. I need to get those catapults. I think they're neat. Granted, we do need to get the leather tenor before that. Let's see here. Yeah, leather worker, which we need land clearance for, so it's going to take some time. Now, do we want to just get the ballista, maybe? I guess what we should do is we should consolidate the army. That gives us 2 unit slots to actually work with. We could get sword infantry. Doing it on cavalry might be a bit more useful, though. And let us retrain those, and we're looking solid. I think that's pretty much it for what we can do with this turn. We are... Still have an issue with Lenark, though. Do we retreat to Doom and try to pincer him in at Barkellig? Because we're going to need our whole army here to deal with him. That is an absolute guarantee. Yeah, run back to Doom. We're going to kind of dance around him for a little while we get our military to converge. Oh, and Isengard's leader is dead. The White Wizard has been defeated. That is tragic. Now, they still own Isengard, so he must have been out in the field. In fact, it looks like Isengard doesn't really have much. They have the Adorned Veil. I can't see down here. They don't have anything in Rohan, and that has actually been a common issue with Isengard in this version, is that they are constantly on the back foot. They no longer really beat Rohan. In fact, I don't think any of the beta testers have seen AI Isengard actually handle Rohan at all. So that's one downside to Isengard in this version, and it's commonly thought that it's because they own the Fangorn camp up here and they try to put their units in the wrong direction. However, Tharbad did get the port completed, so what do we want? We want land clearance, which isn't actually the best because of the whole devastation issue that would happen. We get some ships. I mean, we can already recruit one. How's our culture? We're doing great, 65%. We could get a school, and then the Royal Barracks should let us get our high-tier stuff. In fact, actually, if we get this already, there's nothing locked except for Steel Bowman. We're going to do school first, and then extend from there. Now, Furos got a Dunedain war camp. That should, in time, give us more stuff to work with here. Though culture is indeed an issue. And did we really not get the availability to get anything from that? Ah, you know what? It's outside of Dunedain lands. It's not even worth getting a war camp up here. It's in fact a complete waste. So that's good to know. Here in Gothray did get the Carpenter's Hut, so we could get roads, which may help its income. It's 200 extra gold, but it's quite expensive. The war camp would give it pretty much the standard Dunedain retinue. Communal farming, is that worth it? I guess it's not bad, and it would help it grow, too. We'll just do that. We'll do economy. Honestly, it might make us some okay money later on. Oh, looks like Gollum. I did see Gollum is up there now with Arnor, and it looks like they are going for Doom. So that actually works out well. Bregvin, we have another captain to deal with. I'll have to deal with this one also. But at least we have them kind of cornered. And we have a lot of reinforcements making their way up to the north, which is absolutely vital right now. Everyone is converging in the north, every last soldier that we can recruit. And in a few turns, we will have Royal Guard and Royal Knights in Numinos. We really should get that Royal Hall too, so we can train 5 units at a time. I think we're looking okay in the west. Dwarves don't really have anywhere they want to go at this time. And Ed is ready to assault the settlement. I think what I'll do is we'll take care of Sternaled. This will be the last thing we do. I mean, it'll be a very, very simple battle. And then I'll go ahead and take care of a few of those roaming armies off screen. And then in the next episode, we'll continue from there. And we shall start deployment. Bandits will be the ones to take the walls as the Rangers and Archers pepper in at the Fallon Border Guard, who may decide they want to run back outside of the settlement. We shall see. Here, keep on running, Dunedain. Your hobbits, if we can get you in range, that would be excellent.
The battering ram is in place.
Can you guys fire yet? Can you guys fire? There we go.
Our men have done well.
Alright, go in, run, take the city.
Our soldiers have
Looks like they might be running away.
The enemy's walls belong to
We
us
keep on
now.
shooting. Alright, that is all the archers can really do. Let's send in the heavy infantry.
If we continue like this,
Keep it on
we'll
×6.
smash the enemy.
We might lose some soldiers here from the towers, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to accept. And firing in with the archers now. Hitting the unshielded and unarmored side will be
Without him, it's
much
no
more
fun
effective.
to fight.
Alright, well, if we send in our infantry now, we no longer need to shoot and take casualties. Come on, Blade Masters, kill the last of them.
This This is a
And that
clear
was a
victory.
very fast siege. We shall only need to occupy Karas Nurnaled, and its people do welcome our return to this region, which we did lose before. Now, we will want to get that school going. We need libraries, we need education here for these miseducated men of Enidwaith.
Your orders, my lord.
But that shall be the end of the battle. It would appear that that Aragorn has to run back to Argond to go fight Captain Sealbach, while Barlaam deals with Captain Doomfa over here. In the south, we have another battle with Dunland. I might also just do that one off screen. In fact, I think I will, just for the sake of moving the campaign along, as we still have a lot to do, and I think we'll also deal with Captain Fornagarth also. So until the next episode, my friends, I hope you enjoy the series and look forward to getting your hands on Divide and Conquer version 5. And until then, farewell.